The McDonald's Choir Showcase is back for its 10th anniversary. In this special edition of Quintin's Close-Ups, I sit down with one of the organizers, Gerald Footman. Well, Gerald, it is so good to see you.
Man, it's a pleasure to see my friend again. How you been doing?
I'm doing great.
That's great. That's great.
I know that you've been busy and I've been busy.
Yeah.
What is it like to be Gerald Footman these days?
I don't know. That's a question. Well, it just, Gerald's pretty busy and always trying to be productive and always trying to help someone.
Yes.
And that's, so pretty much that's Gerald Footman.
Speaking of which, you're helping a lot of people, you and your wife, with the obviously McDonald's Choir Showcase coming up in May. And from my understanding, it's going to be 10 years.
10 years, can you believe it? That's a long time. To be doing one thing, for the community.
Right.
And actually to be doing an activation or initiative for 10 years is a long time.
Where are you emotionally?
What a great question. Leading up to the 10th year, actually after we finished our last year, which was 9th year, we were so excited about the 10th year celebration. And August went, September went, and all of the months leading up to the 10th year. And something devastating happened to us in January. My father passed. I know he's in a better place now, he's home with the Lord, but that really took a lot of energy out of me, emotionally. He was he was always a man of great prayer. And he always covered me doing these events, because these are tough to keep doing these events on a certain level. Right. So emotionally, I'm trying to get, really excited about the 10th year. But my father is a big part of me. So with keeping me going emotionally, I know he's still here with me in spirit. And it's able me to keep moving on. So emotionally, I'm okay. We're doing something special for him this year. He always loved quartet music.
Yes.
So we decided to open up the segment to dedicate to him, open up the show in quartet. So we're gonna do a quartet segment to kick off the choir showcase for our 10th year celebration. So that's brought some emotions to me. So I'm okay, but great question though.
Thank you. And obviously you're bringing in some heavy hitters. Donald Lawrence, Travis Green, you have Bishop Michael Blue.
Oh man, awesome.
Why these people, why now?
Well, I think the 10th year needed to be very special. And actually, the McDonald's Choir Showcase was formed to focus public attention on faith, the music and songs that connect with our community. And who else best to connect with our community than choirs? Praise and worship team, right. Contemporary Christian. So in bringing in Donald Lawrence in for the 10th year celebration, I believe that he's a choir man. He's one of the best writers around, and he understands choir music. So since this is the McDonald's Choir Showcase, it was right, befitting to bring him in to be part of the 10th year celebration. And the catch to that is Donald Lawrence will be in this whole weekend. So not just on Sunday, but he will actually be doing a workshop with the Yamaha Music and Worship Arts Summit this year. So he will be coming in with his background saying he have a new initiative out called the Donald Lawrence and the Background Sing National Choir Tour. And one of the stops is here for our 10th year celebration. So he will be here with his background singers, and he will be teaching music, different on phonetics. He would be teaching on that, on imagery when it comes to music. He would be teaching the revelation of a song. So he would dive really deep to really express the importance to make sure you understand what you're singing about. So with that being said, he will be here, and he not only will be here doing a class, but whoever attend his class will also have the opportunity to sing on the stage with him on Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're very, very excited about that.
That's amazing.
We have our opportunity to sing with Donald Lawrence.
Yes, exactly.
On that Sunday. And then Travis Green is, his music is growing. He just came off a stellar year. He won 7 Stellar Awards at the show last month.
Right.
At the Stellar Award, he took home 7 awards, so he will be there as well. And he will have his full band, his background singers, so he will be in the house as well. But on that Saturday, which is May the 13th,
Right.
that's when we have the Music Ministry Summit. And Michael Blue is Bishop Michael Blue from Florence.
Right.
You know him.
Right.
He's a powerful speaker, very intelligent, and he knows the Word of God. And he will be here teaching the choirs. 'Cause he used to be a musician as well.
Right.
He have several CDs out of him and his choir.
Right.
I think it's Door Hope, I think it's Door Hope.
Okay.
Ministries that they're in Marion, South Carolina. He will be here as well, teaching the importance of prayer in your choir.
Yeah.
And we need a lot of prayer this time we're living in.
Yes. That was my next question because I was thinking in my mind, what is the state of faith in your mind?
Well, it's impossible to please God without faith. And my faith, I got to have faith to operate on a level my wife and I is operating on, especially when it comes to producing things in excellence.
Right.
I think, I can't believe, one of the pastors said, if you don't need faith to operate your vision ain't faith. Or your vision is not big enough, or large enough. So I know I have to have faith to carry this out, or to carry this vision out.
Right. Yeah. Let me turn to really the Gospel Fest because obviously you guys were a part of that.
Right.
When you think back to the Gospel Fest then to now, what is the biggest thing that sticks out in your mind?
The Gospel Fest, as far as last week,
Yes, sir.
with Tony and Creed.
Right.
Actually, anyone who can carry an event out for 23 years doing something right. And not just carrying it out for 23 years, but carrying out in excellence. And if you look at Tony and Creed when they started downtown, and now they have expanded. And I was there last week.
Right.
It was a really good event, but when I look at wow, success, faith, patience, long suffering.
Yes.
It's a journey.
Yes. You talked about briefly how it's expensive for you, not really expensive, but it's difficult to keep going with a big production such as the McDonald's Gospel Showcase that is. Write the headline for me. The McDonald's Gospel Showcase will be what in 5 years?
We'll be in the Coliseum in 5 years, if not before.
Wow.
Yeah, because McDonald's Choir Showcase, it's not just a church event. It reach out to all different people.
Sure.
When people attend the Choir Showcase, they relax. All different race, or color, all different religion. They come in and they just enjoy the music.
Wow.
And it have opened up so many doors. And music is just a hook. But when you get there, you get so much more than just music.
Sure.
'Cause actually, for my wife and I, it's a ministry.
Yeah.
And it's all about touching people,
Right.
one day at a time, or one person at a time. So in 5 years, I think we will be in a larger venue, touching more people, and it's all about 2 things. If I can give people love and hope, I'm doing my job.
Wow. You talk about your wife, which is Tia Brewer-Footman. Haven't seen her since I went to Columbia in 2015.
Right.
Tell me what's new for her.
Well, Tia, actually, I remember when Tia used to always come, and when we was just dating at the time, back in the early 2000s.
Right.
And you remember, I had a clothing store, West Ashley, me and a partner of mine.
Sure.
And she used to always say, man, it's this gentleman. He used to always come to 75 Calhoun.
Right.
Because School Bowl night was on
Right.
Monday night, right?
Exactly.
And you used to be out there back then.
Right.
Really doing what you're doing now.
Yes, sir.
And I just want to say that my wife and I are very proud of you.
Thank you.
Very proud of you because you haven't stopped and you determined to do. And you have, matter of fact, when Dr. Goodlow passed, remember that?
Right.
But you did a story on her.
Yeah, I was one of the last people to interview her before she passed away.
Right, and we was able to show snippet of it at her memorial service.
Yeah.
So keep up the great work. But
Thank
Tia is she is working with me full time.
Yes.
And she also is a commissioner now for the Minority Affairs. Eventually she will have a book coming out soon. When I say she's a gift, to me and the body of Christ, and actually everybody.
Right.
She's a gift. So she's doing okay.
That's great to hear.
She's doing. I definitely let you know. Actually, she was trying to surprise you today, but she had another pop up.
Okay.
So she's like, I got to go see my friend Quintin.
Yes. She's wonderful, just like you are.
Thank you.
Well, this was fun as well, Gerald. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate this.
Man, thank you. And like I said, we really appreciate your hard work.
Yes.
And your willingness to continue to spread the good news.
Right.
In the way how you do it.
Yes.
I think everybody have a gift and everybody have a mission to accomplish, and all the interviews you have did over the years, and we
600.
Appreciate you, and 600
Plus.
wow.
Yeah. Thank you.
And we appreciate you, and keep up the good work.
Thank you. I really will.
Thank you, and be my guest at the choir showcase. But the 10th year gonna be amazing. These choirs we have, Quintin is second to none. We have choirs from, you name it, Hughes, South Carolina,
Right.
St. George, Walterboro, St. Stephen's, Charleston. So it's the whole little country coming together. And I got to give a shout out to all of my staff members, because my wife and I cannot build this by ourselves. We may have the vision, but it takes a team to make the vision come full circle. So we like to thank our staff, special thanks to our staff and our musicians. It's a whole production, and you will see, and everybody just come out and celebrate with us.
Yeah.
But thank you, Quintin. I really appreciate it.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.